Hey everyone, have I here bring another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, are you ready for part 2 of the worldwide campaign celebration banners to be dropping? I sure am. Hopefully you are all too. And we're going to go ahead and discuss it. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I would say the number one question I still get asked constantly is, when do the banners drop? When do the banners drop? Well, fortunately, the trailers that dropped yesterday, and if you haven't seen those trailers, go ahead and check that out in my previous video that had just dropped yesterday as well. We actually ended up getting the time frame of when these banners will be live. And as you can see here, it's going to be summon period 9/14/2022, 2000 hours. And that's going to be PST. We'll talk about Pacific Standard Time, how it works, and everything else. Note that it has a little asterisk there. It says event duration and content may change without notice, of course, and they definitely can do that. But as of the trailers, this is when the time frame is going to come out. So both, it's going to be the Dokkan Festival exclusive and the Legendary Summon Carnival, just like in part 1. And making sure that you understand that these two banners are going to be definitely hyped. But the question is also, are you going to actually have to summon on them? We'll talk about, we'll see. But first and foremost, let's talk initially about the lesson about PST, because it is confusing to a lot of people. Pacific time, all right, Pacific time, you guys can read this if you guys want to read this or don't want to read this. I'm even make it bigger for you guys here, is generally used for Western Canada, Western United States and Mexico. And to convert this is the places in the zone. Standard time, which is PST, is subtracting 8 hours from the coordinated universal time, UTC, right? And then for daylight savings time, you can go ahead and subtract the 7 hour, -7, right, from UTC is used, right? In the United States and Canada, we have this PST and PDT. The difference is pretty simple. During the early months of November to March, we use Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time is the thing that Dokkan generally announces, like in-game and things of that nature. Really, I guess depending on where you live is really how they actually provide it for you in the game. But mostly notifications, as you can see here, was at Pacific Standard Time. That's from November to mid-March. Right now we're in Pacific Daylight Time, and Pacific Daylight Time runs from mid-March to early November, and that's when you actually add an hour to the current time. So if you add an hour to the current time, easily done here, instead of 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is 2000 hours, it's 2100, is 9 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time, all right, because you move the time 1 hour ahead. Now, for you to help you understand a little bit more, depending on the time zone that you're in, right, it's going to be about 4 hours from your login reset. So login reset for me, and I'm in Pacific Daylight Time, is 5 o'clock. So 4 hours from that will be 9 o'clock. So depending on where you live and where you reside is 4 hours from your login reset. So whenever you're reset, go ahead, wait 4 hours, and you should be good to go. Now, I guess some of your login is sometimes a little bit different, but standardized, the earliest it logs in is 5 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. So keep that in mind, and just know this is the time when the banners drop. So hopefully I don't get asked the question, but I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of comments gonna say, hey, when do the banners drop? Well, that's the whole purpose of this video here, and that's when the banners are gonna drop. Now let's take a look at the banners in of itself and what we're expecting here. We're expecting a Red Coin Dokkan Festival exclusive and a Carnival featured exclusive, and both of them are operated differently. And one of the big gripes right now to me is not having a traditional LR banner. I have a ton of yellow coins, and for example, LR Janemba, I only have one dupe in my LR Janemba, because I was like, oh, LR Janemba right now, he's not on many teams I can use, things of that nature. But guess what, LR Janemba is fantastic on the cooler team, and I was like, oh, I can buy some dupes and put them in there, but I can't, because the current banners that are available right now is the red coin and the green coin. So I don't have, you can't even spend green coins at this point in time. So I think that's a huge mishap on there, that I can't right now use the 4,000 yellow coins I have and get up and pick up dupes of LR Janemba, which is a shame. So I think that's a major issue there. Hopefully they do introduce like a random yellow coin banner so I can actually buy old LRs. And I don't think they even thought about that when they created this new green coin. Now, each banner has its advantages and disadvantages. So both of them are going to have 10 featured, which is now becoming the standard when it comes to these types of banners with LRs and things of that nature. Traditional Dokkan Festival exclusive banners that don't have LRs are generally 7 featured, and then the old school yellow coins were 12 featured, but now everything's looking like closer to like 10 featured here. 4 featured LRs on the Dokkan Festival exclusive was part 1. We should expect no less over in the part 2. And then 7 featured LRs on the Carnival banner. Expect no less there either. So which one may be better? Which one you should be really summoning on? Really, the value is still going to be the Dokkan Festival exclusive with the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. We really don't know how the green coins are going to operate. Now, the metal cooler is going to be a 200% leader. We'll see what leader that's going to be, metal wicked bloodline or something of that nature. But generally speaking, you're going to have to probably pick this up with using a green coin. So if you're not going to summon on the green coin banners, you might not be able to ever pick up this unit here. So again, there's a lot of controversy over the green coin and how players are reacting to it. I think kind of a mishap. I really wish that the green coin was in association with the yellow coin as well. Make it the green coin as a premium option to purchase yellow coin units, and or just I guess exclusive Carnival featured, but still be able to spend yellow coins during the shop when the green coin banners and the Carnival banners are out as well. So take note of that, Akatsuki Bandai. Hopefully you fix that for an individual like myself. So, but anyway, I think that's going to be definitely more advantageous on Dokkan Festival exclusive. It's going to have more useful units on there. But I would say a lot of people are having a tough time pulling that particular unit that they're looking for in the 10 feature Dokkan Festival exclusive banner there. We assume that both of these are going to be, buy 3 get 1 free as well. So there's going to be some advantage there, but generally speaking, I would say stay away from the Carnival featured, as it is a luxury banner still, being a legendary summoning banner here. And then if you are going to summon, focus on the Goku and Vegeta. It'll be interesting to see how good these units are. But like my previous video I did I don't know, like a week ago or something of that nature, I predicted that the metal cooler should be a physical unit, and then AGL should be the Goku and Vegeta, being that we don't have an AGL Goku and Vegeta, right? So kind of did the whole logical thing, and you can definitely check out that video in why I came up with those 2 options there. It makes logical sense. So, but Dokkan logic may not be the right way I can describe it. But yeah, these 2 banners will be out. I'm hyped for it. I'm going to be definitely focusing on both, but that's just me. I look at getting both of the units, whatever it takes. I just hope my Carnival featured banner experience is not as bad as it was with the Bird Coos. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Is this the right time for you all to summon? Right? Is this time right here? Oops, right here, 9 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. Would you prefer a different time on there? And then also on top of that is, how do you feel about the banners? What are your predictions on the banners? What are your predictions about the units? I'd love to hear in the comment section below. But anyway, with that, just wanted to discuss. If you guys are all ready, love to hear from you all. If you want to provide a like and subscribe, thank you so much. And I'd love to see your guys' comments. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.